Hello everyone, welcome to Active Education Pro. Once again I come back with second video series of exercise 1.1 on rational numbers class 8 mathematics. In my last video already we have discussed from question number 1 to 3 of this exercise 1.1. In this video we are going to solve question number 4 to onwards in this video. So clearly thoroughly entire video was the entire video and do practice yourself at your home. So let's start. First question number 4. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following numbers. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following numbers. First bit, minus 13. In my last video I am in the part 5, properties of rational numbers. Already we have discussed about the reciprocal, multiplicative inverse of a rational numbers. At the time of reciprocal, when you try to find out a reciprocal number, don't change its sign, just change its position of numerator and denominator. Means here minus 13 is a negative integer. It is not in the form of rational number. It is not in p by q form, but yes, there is a 1 as its denominator. So need not to change its sign, just change the position of numerator and denominator. Here the multiplicative inverse of the minus 13 will become minus 1 by 13. When you multiply this minus 13 with minus 1 by 13, then your answer is 1. If the product result of two number is 1, means multiplicative identity, then both the number is multiplicative inverse to each other. Means minus 13 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 13. Similarly, minus 1 by 13 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 13. Next bit, minus 13 by 19. So here change the place, 19 by 13. There is a negative sign. You can put the negative sign at its denominator or numerator, no problem. You can put it minus 13, 19 by minus 13. This is your answer. Next third bit, 1 by 5. It is a positive rational number, so its reciprocal is 5. 5 by 1 is 5. IV minus 5 by 8 into minus 3 by 7. Here there is product of two rational numbers, so first try to solve it. Answer become 8 7 ja 56, 5 3 ja 15, and there is a negative sign and another negative sign, so product of same sign is a positive sign, so 15 by 56. And here the reciprocal of 15 by 56 will be 56 by 15. It is your answer. 56 by 15 is the reciprocal of the product of two rational numbers, these two rational numbers. Next bit, minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. Similarly, as for this case, first solve the product, minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. Your answer will become 2 by 5. Minus with another minus sign, so it will become positive 2 by 5, and the reciprocal of 2 by 5 is 5 by 2. It is your answer. 5 by 2 is the reciprocal of the product of minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. If you multiply this with this number, your product result will become the multiplicative identity, means 1. And the last bit is minus 1, so its reciprocal will become minus 1. Minus 1 with minus 1. Minus 1 with minus 1 is 1. Product of a minus 1 with another minus 1, answer is 1. Otherwise you can tell minus 1 is in p by q form, so minus 1 by 1. If you change its position of numerator and denominator, it will become 1 by minus 1. It is also minus 1. So minus 1 and minus 1, when you product both minus 1 with a minus 1, answer is 1. So minus 1 is the multiplicative inverse of itself, minus 1. So move to next question, question number 5. Question number 5, name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. There are three cases, bit 1, bit 2 and bit 3. You have to find out what type of property used by here in this question, in next question and in this last question. So first question, minus 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 by 5 is equal to minus 4 by 5. You know very well, when you multiply a number with 1, the result is itself. Means minus 4 by 5 is multiplied with 1 and the answer is minus 4 by 5. It is known as the multiplicative identity. If you multiply with a multiplicative identity means once, the answer is itself. The answer becomes itself the number. Minus 4 by 5 is equal to minus 4 by 5. So it is the property of multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Okay, next bit. Minus 13 by 17 when multiplied with minus 2 by 7 is equal to minus 2 by 7 minus 13 by 17. In this case, we change the order. Means first minus 13 by 17, then multiply with the second rational number minus 2 by 7. But on my right side, first we multiply minus 2 by 7 with minus 13 by 17. So here we change the order. So it is known as commutative property. Commutative property of rational number. You know multiplication of rational number is commutative. So here in second bit it follows the commutative property of rational numbers. In last bit, minus 19 by 29 when multiplied by 29 by minus 19 is 1. Means multiplication of two rational numbers, each one is the multiplicative identity of a rational number. So in this case, minus 19 by 29 is the multiplicative inverse, means reciprocal of this number 29 by minus 19. Here this question follows, this process follows multiplicative inverse or reciprocal property. Reciprocal property. Look here, numerator and denominator got exchanged in the second number. Minus 19 by 29, 29 by minus 19. So it follows the reciprocal property. Now next number is 6. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So here we have to find out first the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16, then multiply the reciprocal number to the 6 by 13 rational number. So first find out the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. Reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 is equal to 16 by minus 7. The position of numerator and denominator gets exchanged. Now multiply this reciprocal to the number 6 by 13. 16 by minus 7 into 6 by 13. Your answer will be 96 by minus 91. It is your answer. 96 by minus 91. In the next question, question number 7, tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 into 6 into or 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3. Means in my first case, first we multiplied the second and third, then the product result multiplied with the first one. In my next case, first multiply the first and second one, then the product result, total product result multiplied with the third one. It follows the associative property, means the order of how you multiply it. The last term to then the first one, or the first two terms with the last one term. So it follows associative property, and you know very well multiplication of rational numbers, multiplication of three rational numbers follows associative property. It holds true for multiplication of rational numbers. Associative property exists for multiplication of rational numbers Visit my last video, properties of rational numbers, to find out more information about associative property and all these property of rational numbers. Means finally properties of rational numbers. Okay, next question number 8. Question number 8 is 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of -1 1 by 8, means it is a mixed fraction. If yes, tell why or why not. If yes, tell why. If no, then why not. 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of -1 by 1 by 8. First check 8 by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of -1 by 8 or not. -1 by 8 minus 1 1 by 8, make it a fraction. Minus it was minus 8 plus 1, minus 8 plus 1 by 8, it will become minus 7 by 8. Number is 8 by 9 and another number is minus 7 by 8. If you multiply both this number, then 8 cancel and the answer becomes minus 7 by 9. If you multiply two numbers and the product result will become 1, then both these numbers are multiplicative inverse to each other, reciprocal of each other number. But in this case, when you multiply both these numbers, the number will become a rational number which is not a multiplicative inverse. So 8 by 9 is not the reciprocal of minus 7 by 8. Similarly, vice versa, minus 7 by 8 is not the reciprocal of 8 by 9. So it is no, 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of minus 7 by 8 because product result is not multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means 1. No, product is not multiplicative identity which is 1. Okay, next question number 9. Question number 9, similar as question number 8, is 0.3 is a multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3. If yes, then why? If no, then why not? First check 0.3, we can write 0.3 as 3 by 10. When you convert a decimal number to a fraction, then 0.3 becomes 3 by 10. Then convert the mixed fraction to a fraction. 3 3 is 9 plus 1, it is 10 by 3. Then multiply both the number. 3 by 10 into 10 by 3. 10 10 3 3, and here your answer is 1. The product result of both this number 3 by 10 and 10 by 3 is 1. So 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3. So yes, 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse. Okay, 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse. Then next move to question number 10. In question number 10, the first bit is the rational number that doesn't have a reciprocal, and here your answer is 0 because you know very well 0, if we write its reciprocal, then its answer is 1 by 0, which is not defined. You know anything divided by 0 is not defined. So 0 is a rational number. 0 is nothing but yes, it is a rational number. It has 1 as its denominator. 1 2 3, maybe anything you can write at its below. So 0 can be represented as p by q form, and yes, q is not equal to 0. So 0 is a rational number, but 0 doesn't have a reciprocal because 1 by 0 is not defined. In our second big question, the rational number that are equal to their reciprocal. Reciprocal means product of such a number, product of such a pair of numbers, so that their product result will be 1. If you multiply 1 with 1, its answer is 1. Otherwise, if you multiply minus 1 with minus 1, your answer is 1. So check here. Product of two numbers is the multiplicative identity. In second case, product of two number is multiplicative identity. So in this case, 1 is the multiplicative inverse of 1, the same number. Next case, minus 1 is the multiplicative inverse, means reciprocal as minus 1. So 1 and minus 1 are the rational numbers which are equal to their reciprocal. 1 is the reciprocal itself and minus 1 is the reciprocal number itself. Okay, in my next third bit, the rational number that is equal to its negative. Rational number that is equal to its negative means if you write 1, then its negative is minus 1. If you write 2, its negative is minus 2. So these numbers are not right. Here your answer is 0 because 0 has no negative sign. The rational number that is equal to its negative is 0. The next number is question number 11. First A, 0 has dash reciprocal. In my last question number 10 bit 1, I told you that 0 has no reciprocal because 1 by 0 is not defined. So 0 has no reciprocal. B, the numbers dash and dash are their own reciprocal. Similarly, bit A is bit B also. Already we have discussed about this problem. The answer is 1 and minus 1. We multiply 1 with 1 to find the multiplicative identity 1. Similarly, we multiply minus 1 with minus 1 to get 1 as its product result. So 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocal. Bit C, the reciprocal of minus 5 each. I told you at the time of reciprocal, don't change its sign, just change its position. So here your answer is 1 by minus 5. If you multiply minus 5 with 1 by minus 5, then the product result is 1. So reciprocal of minus 5 is 1 by minus 5. Question number D, reciprocal of 1 by x where x is not equal to 0 is dash. 1 by x is in p by q form where condition is there x is not equal to 0. So that 1 by x is a rational numbers. Remind it. Here it is a fraction. 1 by x is in p by q form, but we don't know x is what. The value of x is what. Here condition is x is not equal to 0. So 1 by x is a rational numbers. P by q form and q is not equal to 0. So 1 by x is a rational number, and here the reciprocal of 1 by x got exchange of numerator and denominator. The place got exchange. So here is answer your x. 1 by x plus exchange is x. If you multiply 1 by x with x, then product result will be 1. The next number, the product of two rational numbers is always a dash. The product of two rational numbers is always a rational numbers because rational number follow the closure property. Closure property is true under product means multiplication. Closure number follows the rational number follows the closure property under production. Product means multiplication. The last question of exercise 1.1 of class 8 mathematics rational number chapter. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is dash. Already we have discussed about reciprocal. Reciprocal means don't change its sign, just change position of numerator and denominator. So positive rational number, reciprocal of positive rational number is also a positive rational number. Positive rational number. Finally, we finish the exercise 1.1 of class 8 mathematics rational numbers. Thoroughly watch the video entirely and make your own note and practice at your home. Do it yourself. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Comment and press the bell icon for latest update of my video. Thank you.